her, she'll shit in your sheet, but you still wanna squeeze her, although she smells like poo. She don't got a collar, she ain't a problem dog, but we wrapped her in guitar straps and started her own blog. Lila, we love you.
Was a demon that woke him, a thing of thunder and folly and stone. When the clockwork it had hidden, and when the hour had been stricken, a most dreadful cry had risen, even from its ticking prison. Its whirling body swelled while Richard still stared, pulling his memory for a process to determine if the thing was really there. When the creature once again belted out its grating cry, he decided it didn't really matter what sort of reality he was in. Professor's words came to him like a spot of unwanted advice, but a jarring wind twined him, nightmarish death scenes and malformed plans that had cycled unending through his thoughts. As he made his winding, decisive descent through the deep central labyrinth, making each 90-degree twist with military precision, making it harder to ignore the promises of the denizen on the walls. At this point, a few of them were slightly less human, with body parts replaced with precise, specialized machines. Or the immortal soul of humankind, embedded in parchment, sky, or stone. Richard rolled onto his back, squinting as his eyes adjusted to the increased light lit in by the flaking mist. He saw the professor standing over him, a proud smile of color in his face. He took a few more deep heaves of breath to save it from consciousness, then grinned back in a manic exultation as Victor rode down. Blissfully, he closed his eyes and let rest escort him to dreams, knowing soon he would awake to the best days of life he had ever seen.
So my morning foods are like normally bagels. I really enjoy bagels, like everything bagels with just cream cheese in it is so good.
As well as some sort of fruit, yogurt, or
and
parfait.
a parfait, usually with some kombucha.
In the mornings, I like to eat a toasted English muffin, lots of butter, if I'm feeling fancy, a banana.
I like to sit outside. I have a little chair that I wear as a backpack, and I'll just like sit on the great lawn and eat
by myself because it's like my decompressing time.
I have really early classes, so usually my classes don't really line up with my friends so that I can eat with anybody else. And when it's cold, I eat at my desk.
While looking
And it makes my entire body feel very happy.
And, you know, while I make my crisp and clean pour-overs every now and then, I feel drawn to get myself some cup of silty diner-style coffee, just to remind myself of, you know, cold mornings waking up at 5 a.m. with my dad to get to school early.
Must be Cruella, your dearly devoted old schoolmate. Cruella de Vil. That's it.
Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. To see her is to take a sudden chill. Corona, Corona. This vampire bat, this inhuman beast, she ought to be locked up and never released. Look out for Corona Deville. To see her is to take a sudden chill. Corona Deville. Curl of her lips, the eyes in her stare, all innocent children had better beware. The world was such a wholesome place until Corona Deville.
Hello, welcome to the sandwich store. What can I get started for you today?
Yeah, can I get like a
Howdy, partner. Ooh, sandwich time. This is a big deal.
can I get a get a
Oh, so many options. You don't want to choose the wrong one. Oh, or what if you say something wrong? Ooh, I can see you're thinking you want the aioli. What if you mess up and say ailoli or aioli? That would be so embarrassing.
Can I get a tuna sandwich on rye? Thank you. Please.
Yeah, sure. I'll have that right up for you.
Good choice.
Yeah. Enjoy your food.
Thank you. You too.
You too. Smooth move.
And you have a little friend who lives in that lump in my throat, floating by in a subscale boat, comes by to whisper in my ear, worrisome nothing's too often here. He knocks and he whines, but I hear him as confess. I feed him stories that I'm making a mess. Anxiety monster, why won't you go away? I really don't like you and there's nothing more to say. Promise I'll be fine without your constant ache. Anxiety monster, all you do is take. All you do is take.
Back cocktails, a laugh and remember his mosquito ills. How he clouded, waiting for me to fail. In his retirement, he truly has changed. His worries have left him, he's playing croquet. In his new life, he's relaxed as can be, and me, I'm finally free. Anxiety monster, why won't you go away? I really don't like you and there's nothing more to say. Promise I'll be fine without your constant ache. Anxiety monster, all you do is anxiety monster, why won't you go away? I really don't like you and there's nothing more to say. Promise I'll be fine without your constant ache. Anxiety monster.
And to think they don't want me here. Little do they know I'm the best thing that's ever happened to them. I mean, where would I be if I didn't have them? And where would they be if they didn't have me? Gosh, I wish they could see things my way.
You know I developed for a good reason. If it wasn't for me, oh, you'd be bleeding. So many things out there in the world. So come on, baby, let me give you a twirl. I'm the anxiety monster. Oh, you resent me, but I promise you want me around. Yeah, you want me around. Since you were little, I've been following you. You want me around. Yeah, you want me around. When you're on your own, yeah, I'm right here, whispering things that you should fear, like what's over there, who's standing by me. I'm just helping out, baby,
Part 2. Water Tour. The water that makes up the Reed Canyon is home to many more plants, fish, and aquatic birds. Starting with the aquatic birds, the ducks and geese are icons at Reed College. There have been Instagrams and Twitters made for the geese and the ducks over the years, and the geese truly do control the campus. Lucky for the Reedies, they are Canada geese, who are quieter and more polite than any other geese. The polite geese are big water birds with a long neck, large body, webbed feet, and a wide, flat bill. Coloring-wise, they have a black head with white cheeks and chin strap, a black neck, tan breast, and brown back, often stopping Reed traffic when they need to cross the street. There are quite a few species of duck that live at Reed, and in the spring, the canyon crew gives the dorms right near canyon duck food to feed the ducks that nest near them to lay their eggs. The commonly seen duck species are wood ducks, mallards, buffleheads, and the American coot. We want to highlight the wood ducks, who are some of the most stunning waterfowl. The males are iridescent, chestnut and green, with ornate patterns on most feathers, and the females are elegant with their distinctive profiles and delicate white patterns. They live in the wooded swamps and prefer to nest in trees as they have strong claws that can grip and perch on branches. Next we will move to the river otters, who are known to hold on to a smooth stone or pebble and carry it with them. They are well adapted for semi-aquatic living with their thick fur and short legs, with webbed feet, a narrow long body, a flattened head, and a strong long tail. 2012 was the first time there was a whole family of otters sighted in the Reed Canyon. The otters eat many things, including the fish in the canyon. There are coho and chinook salmon, steelhead trout, and 3-spined stickleback, as well as many others in the canyon. The 3-spined stickleback are studied by the introductory biology class every year, where they monitor the population. Sticklebacks are quite small fish with big personalities, whose body form varies with habitat. The stickleback in the shallow reed lake have special deep bodies that are specialized to enable their feedings. Coho salmon have silver sides and dark blue heads, compared to Chinook salmon, who are blue-green, red, or purple on top of their heads, with silvery sides and white ventral surfaces. Salmon follow a general reproductive cycle of hatch, migrate, spawn, and then die. When the Reed Lake was created sometime near the turn of the century, they constructed a 10-foot-high dam across Reed Creek. The creation of the dam blocked fish passage, as the creek was rerouted through a culvert system that discharged to a steep waterfall. Over the summer and fall of Reed 2001, Reed College constructed a fish ladder to re-establish connectivity between the lake and the lower creek for resident and Andromeda's fish. There are a variety of plants in the water of the canyon, one of the most fascinating being the skunk cabbage. Yes, you heard right, skunk cabbage. They are easily recognizable by their broad green leaves, the spike of bright yellow flowers, and their smell, which you guessed it, a skunk. They can be seen from March to October. There are 2 species of horsetails that grow in thick clumps in the canyon and push up in aerial stems in the spring. The only difference is their size. The stalks of common horsetail have diameters of 1.5 to 5 millimeters, while stalks of the giant horsetail have diameters of 0.5 to 2 centimeters. There is also a lot of watercress, a small bushy plant that fills the wet shallow areas of the canyon and blooms in the springtime. There is also a lot of duckweed, a small free-floating plant that spreads rapidly by budding. If you ever find yourself wondering, what's the green thing on top of the water? Water starwort is rooted in the mud and does well in the flowing waters of the creek where duckweed would be washed away. Duckweed and waterfern, on the other hand, are free-floating and can thrive in the parts of the lake that are too deep for rooted plants like water starwort. All 3 plants tend to mix together in still, shallow areas around the lake. This concludes the water section of the tour. We hope you've had a pleasant time learning about the Reed Canyon. Please remember to bring all trash and belongings with you to leave no trace. We hope you've learned something interesting about this place that we are so lucky to have on our campus. The Reed College Canyon is truly a treasure.
Her Velcro shoes pound past the cracks in the concrete up the pebble wash steps. She takes in the crisp citrus scent, finds its source, golden lemons just out of reach. They hang in clusters, plump yet firm, tangled in thick emerald leaves. She finds a foothold in the bricks below, stretches until she feels the fruit's stippled surface. She bundles the lemons, brings them inside to her nai-nai. She falls back on the couch. The afternoon sunshine leans on her eyelids. She nestles into its warmth. Her quest for the day is complete.
Leafing Through Life, performed by Anesu Ndoro. I am the baobab tree. At my roots many are laid to rest. When he was a young, sweet child, when he always laughed and smiled, he played with the mango tree. He did not care about me. When he was a young, sweet child, when he always laughed and smiled, he played with the mango tree. He did not care about me. When he was a young, sweet child, when he always laughed and smiled, he played with the mango tree. He did not care about me. When he grew a bit older, he put a bag on his shoulder. He'd go to school through the track, but on his way back, he would play with the jacaranda tree. He did not think about me. Through the years, he became unbearable, spiteful, ill-tempered, and terrible. Some say he was now a teenager, and that this was just part of his nature. He would sulk by the bamboo tree. He did not think about me. Today I heard him say life is difficult, dry and thorny like the neighborhood acacia tree. He kept pacing back and forth, pacing, 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 pacing forth, pacing back and forth, pacing back and forth, pacing back, forth, pacing, pacing. Pacing back and forth, pacing back and forth, pacing back, forth. Full of resignation, he wonders, he wonders, he wonders, he wonders, without destination. Full of resignation, he wonders, he wonders, he wonders, he wonders, without destination. Full of resignation, he wonders, he wonders, he wonders. I am the baobab tree. At my roots, at my roots, at my roots, many are laid to rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beaverton High School, are you ready? I'm your host, Greaseball Jones.
And I'm your co-host, Chug Miller.
And this is the Big Beaverton Battle of the Bands Brawl. All right, kids, have we got a lot of music for you tonight?
And Greaseball, what exactly do we have on the table for the event?
Well, we got 4 different bands that are going to rock your socks off.
Yeah, and, a lot of these bands are local, so since this is a mandatory attendance event, it's the biggest crowd most of them have ever played, so I'm excited to see how nerves are going to play into the performer's performance. Well, kids, we're just about ready to get started, and here comes to the stage our first band of the night. Everyone welcome the Alabama-cated Whiskey Suckers. Sounds like a bunch of gun-toting, swampy cousins.
Hey. Okay, let's just enjoy some good bluegrass music for all you folks out there.
Hopefully the song doesn't last long so we can get you guys back to 6th period on time. Roll it.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Rebel Sug, and it's my honor to present to y'all tonight my brothers and my partners in crime. Jack Sug on guitar, Grizzle Sug picking mandolin. Wolfmeat Sug is gonna be carrying out a homicide on that old steel ripper. Husk Sug will also be fingering that there guitar, and Billy Sug on additional noise for effect. Yours truly on fiddle, and let me tell y'all, it's gonna be nothing short of angelic. Ladies and gents, we is the Alabama-cated Whiskey Suckers. Now me and the boys here is going to try to deliver to y'all an ear-busting good time in an orderly and civil fashion, but I gonna be true with y'all folks, cause there ain't no sense in fibbing. Considering me and the boys' concerning lack of sobriety, that's gonna be a hellish task. Take it away, boys. And men think they the alphas. Please, y'all can do better. Now you give the crowd the performance they's expecting, or I'm gonna have Ma kick y'all out of the trailer. Especially you, Husk. I know you killed my rat with the tractor, and I bet it was on purpose, too.
God damn, dude, let that filthy rodent rest in peace.
Yeehaw! Now let's try that again. 1, 2, 3.
Dang, man, that was some sensational music. That reminds me of my youthful days of working at Arby's.
You used to work at Arby's? remind me never to go there again. Am I right, kids? We hate Arby's! We hate Arby's! We hate Arby's! We hate Arby's!
Anyways, this next band is another one from Beaverton. It's the Spectres of the Astral Plane. Give it up!
Well, I'd say that's an apt band name. I certainly feel like I've been floating through the astral plane after listening to that performance. In fact, I feel like E.T. just blew chunks into my ear. Am I right, Greaseball?
Honestly, that music really did make me feel like I'm floating, but it was very enjoyable.
Well, we can't all be geniuses, am I right, kids? Well, up next, let me just look at the set list here. Oh, another lame band name. This one is a 2003 Honda Accord. Throw them a bone, kids. Clap it, whatever.
that was some good old-fashioned rock and roll. What did you think, Chug?
Oh, what? Is it over yet? Yeah, I guess we should just get this over with. I got an AA meeting I gotta be at soon.
Well, this next band is called Exoneogenesis, and apparently the lead singer was struck by lightning at a Limp Bizkit concert, which started it all.
Oh, here they are coming on stage now. And judging by the guy's hair, I wish I could have seen him get struck by lightning.
Roll it.
Good evening, baby. We are Exoneogenesis. Thank you. Tonight, unfortunately, I cannot be singing due to a lightning bolt-related injury to the vocal cords. But I will be playing the tambourine. Hit it, Keith.
Well, that was the worst one of all. Am I right, guys?
Hey, screw you, man. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a huge fight. Oh,
jeez.
Someone record that. That dude just got punched in the face. Oh, nice.
Jeez, people, please. Why can't we all just get along? Just enjoy some good music. I know it's a battle of the bands, but really, it's just about enjoying some good music.
You know what, Greaseball? Maybe you were right. Maybe all these bands, they're not that bad. How about we go get a drink?
Yeah, let's go to Arby's. Music is so awesome.
Yeah, it is.
You want some mac and cheese or a green smoothie? You want some mac and cheese or a green smoothie? You want some mac and cheese or a green smoothie? You want some soul food or something from the hippies? Now over here we've got some cheese, yes please. And over there we got some pasta somewhere. Throw in a little cayenne and some loving too. Then I can't tell you just what I'll do. Mix it all together in one big pot. Then I can tell you just what I got. I got some mac and cheese, not a green smoothie. I want some mac and cheese, not a green smoothie. I got some mac and cheese, not a green smoothie. I want some soul food, not something from the hippies. Now I can't lie, sometimes I crave something green. Need something fresh, you know what I mean. I know it sounds crazy, but I can't lie. I want spinach with pineapple or I might die. Bananas and dates, you know, if I could blend it all together so it tastes real good. Don't want no mac and cheese, got a green smoothie. No. Mac and cheese, I'll take the green smoothie. Don't want that. Mac and cheese, got a green smoothie. Pass on the soul food, want something from the hippies.
Do you remember when we danced in the living room? Colors bold, lights low, it's just me and you. What comes next for those people we once knew? Drifting away, what are we supposed to do? Dancing in the living room, nothing else to do. Remembering the way I felt when it was me and you. Dancing in the living room, barefoot on the floor. Neighbors tell us keep it down, we'll just dance some more. Dancing in the living room, nothing else to do. Memories and color of all of this brand new. Dancing in the living room, this is all we do. Worries catching up to us, keeping me from you. This is what we came from, but now I don't know where we are. Oh, all I want is to run with you, no matter how near or far. Dancing in the living room, nothing else to just dance some more.
We utilize the sun-inhabited planet for meditation. Enormous delight in superluminous. Things unnatural and fantastic. Among them we utilize the sun-inhabited planet for meditation. It is completely covered by delight in superluminous, which causes strange startling reactions, unnatural entertainment. Among the it is completely covered by blue sky, which causes strange
Meditation is a strange land that reveals the unexpected. Moments slip through our fingers like water dripping from a faucet. As gradients of color occupy invisible space, impermanence becomes the only constant. Time moves slower here, lets me see my thoughts, crowded by expectations, imprisoning the mind. Symmetrical and incomprehensible, Thank you.